Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to Stories. Before I start today's story, I want you to imagine a blind man with a white stick, maybe some dark glasses. Pretty normal, right? How about a blind man with a flashlight? Intriguing, isn't it? That is exactly what I had felt when I heard the Zen story of the blind man with a lamp for the very first time. The story goes this way. Once, blind man Sukumar had been to another town to visit his friend. Late that evening, when he is ready to leave, his friend lights a lamp and hands it over to him, saying, "My dear friend, soon it will be dark outside. Please carry this lamp along." Sukumar is amused. "I am a blind man, my pal." He laughs at the suggestion of his friend. "For me, a night and a day are both the same." "Buddy, this is not for you. This is for the person who comes in front of you. If you have this lamp in your hand, the person who comes in front of you will not bump into you. In that case, I'll take it," said Sukumar. He took the lamp and he started walking in the dark. In spite of that, someone collided into him head on. Sukumar lost his balance and he fell down. He got angry and asked, "Why did you bump into me? I had a lamp with me. Can't you watch out where you are going?" "What lamp? I don't see anything," said the stranger as he looked around. Then he found the lamp and said, "Oh yeah, there is a lamp here. But the flame is gone out, my dear friend." While it is the title of the story which captivated me, however, it is the twist in the second part which is much more relevant. While a man was holding the lamp for the sake of the light it gave, holding it and walking, even after the flame was extinguished, is such a futile action. Usually, we make similar mistakes in our day-to-day life and business and we carry on. We do things a certain way, not because they are the best way to do, but because that's just how it has always been done. We don't even think twice about it. I would like to recount another crisp story driving the same message. A little girl, Suhana, was watching her mother prepare a fish for dinner. Her mother cut the head and the tail of the fish and then placed it in the baking pan. Suhana asked her mother, "Why did you cut the head and the tail of the fish?" Her mother thought for a while and then said, "I have always done it that way. That's how my mom did it." Unsatisfied with the answer, Suhana made it a point to check with her grandma to find out what is the reason behind chopping off the head and tail of the fish. Grandma thought for a while and then she also replied the same answer. "I don't know. My mother always did it that way." So, the little girl and the grandma planned to visit great grandma. Suhana was too curious to find out if she knew the answer. Great grandma, again she also thought for a while and said, "Because my baking pan was too small to fit in the whole fish." Funny, right? Both the stories demonstrate how we are inclined to keep doing the same things a certain way just because that's the way it has always been done. Just think whether you or your team are clear on why you do what you do. If you are dealing with something you don't understand or comprehend and are doing it just as a compulsive action, you must get rid of it right away. You ought to pause and reflect on the current practices and the personal and cultural beliefs. Everything is subject to change, including some things that you have firmly believed in the past. So, until next time, check it out. If you are accepting the status quo just because it's the status quo, get set and make the right move to ring in the change. Take care. Bye bye.